Hello, my fabulous friends. I hope you're doing well. Well, if you didn't watch the previous video, I have a freeloader floating around my body, and he's playing havoc with my voice and my nose and other things. And I'm trying to oust him the best I can, drinking hot tea and lemon, but it still is showing up in my voice and other places. And we will continue. Now, if I had a fever or really was unwell, of course I wouldn't do any readings. I'd let my body rest, but I don't have a fever. I just have this little annoying visitor. All right, so without further ado, and it's not allergies, this cold is going around my husband's work, and even though I took my olive oregano and did everything, I still managed to allow the freeloader in somehow. So anyways, it could have been also when I had my surgery at the hospital. As we know, sick people are at the hospital. It doesn't surprise me. People leave the hospital sick. All right, so I'm going to ask about African parks. African parks. I've been ignoring this issue and trying not to deal with it, but a book was just released in Holland, and it's in Dutch, and it basically names Harry avoidance and rebellion. There it is, right there. I forgot to introduce what cards I'm using. I have had these cards for quite a while, and they just weren't talking to me. They weren't talking to me. And when I was going through my cards that I'm going to be giving away, this jumped out at me and almost said, "Can you give me a second chance?" So this is called the 5 Cent Tarot by Madame Clara, and past, present, future. So I'm going to do a past, present, future reading on it. It's actually kind of cool. I've started to use it with personal readings and private readings and experimenting with it. And this past, present, future layout is actually pretty cool, pretty bang on. So I want to thank the cards for giving me a second chance. Maybe they just needed to be around my energy. They're quite illustrative. There's lots going on, and I think that's what was my OCD was like, whoa, 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 too much going on here. No, they're starting to talk to me okay, so let's give them a try. African parks, past, present, future. Is Harry going to be ousted? He was president. He's now on the board of directors. There's horrific things that are coming out. I don't want to say them on my channel, but really horrific things coming out. I want to know, are they going to oust Harry? Is Harry ever going to... I mean, he's on the board of directors. Why is he not spoken up about this? The Times have finally picked it up, and it's only because a book was written about it, a 3-year investigation. The book is in Dutch only, based out of a publisher based out of Amsterdam, and that's the only reason the Times have picked it up. So let's see. Let's do the past, present, future, African parks. Is Harry going to be ousted? African parks. Finally, I'm touching on this subject. It's a horrific subject. I have a hard time thinking about and talking about such things. Maybe it's my freeloader. Maybe he wants some answers. Who knows? So past. 7 of Cups, possibilities. You know, I just did a reading on King Charles, and this was also the very first card. Completely different deck. Choices, confusion, wishful thinking. 7 of Cups. This is the gaslighting card. Are we being gaslit in the past? What's the future? What's the present? Self-acceptance. We have the 8 of Swords in reverse. Release. That's the release of the information. Remember, swords are words. So words can come out in printed words, spoken words, whispered words. So we have the 8 of Swords. So this is the present right now, the release and revelation of news. What's the future here? Impulse. We have the Knight of Matches. This is the Knight of Wands in reverse. Heedless, impulse, anger. And who is the Knight of Wands in my reading? That would be Megan. Let's see, the past, respite, introspection, Four of Swords, recuperation. So this is them being quiet. In the past, they've been very quiet about it. They haven't made a fuss about it. They've actually maybe shuffled it under the bed, under the umbrella, as it were. The Lovers in reverse, the present, discord, disharmony, separation. I think they are starting to separate themselves from Harry. And this also could be part of what maybe Harry's like, listen, I got so much on my plate right now. I don't have time for this. What's the future? Mastery, 8 of Buttons, apprentice, focus. I think they're going to figure it out. 8 of Buttons, that would be the 8 of Pentacles. That is mastery of something. What's the past here? Oh, endings, death, transition, change. So this change was coming. They want like this. So this was announced back in January yet. So they want change. They want this to end. They've been sitting on it for quite a long time. Present, 6 of Cups in reverse, childness, serious, playful, independence. So this 6 of Cups in reverse is the past is coming to bite you in the ass, baby. I think he's known about it for a very, very long time. And he's being childish about it. He's ignoring it. What's the future? The 3 of Swords in reverse. Relief, acceptance, growth. Wow. On top of this mastery, I think they're going to fix something. I definitely think they're going to fix something. What's the past here? The 5 of Cups in reverse, moving on. We have another umbrella. Forgiveness. So interesting. We have endings and then we have moving on in the past. In the present, apathy, the beyond. Now, this is one of the bonus cards in the deck. It's not a tarot card deck per se. This is doubt. This is mistrust. This is things that you can't move beyond. It's interesting. We have moving on and then not being able to move on. Childishness. So I'm wondering if this is other people on the board, other people like finally saying this is coming to light, this part that we're keeping this tucked under this umbrella, right? Here's the umbrella and here's the umbrella even bigger again. We're being gaslit how amazing it is, and we're tucking this all under the bed, and they're coming and saying we're not doing that anymore. This is changing. We're moving on from keeping things quiet. Also, there was an interesting quote in the book that they are wondering if Harry's even valuable on the board anymore as he's not attached to the royals. That was a very interesting quote, I thought. And then we have the apathy, mistrust, doubt, and not being able to move beyond. So I think we've got some people, the whistleblowers, saying, okay, let's go. And the board and Harry are just kind of really ignoring them. But I think here we have, born leader, King of Matches, King of Wands, vision and intent, success. I think somebody else is going to take it over and turn things around. This King of Wands here. I actually do. I think somebody else is going to come in, but we still don't have anything here. 10 of Buttons, dissipation, financial loss, family feud. This is the 10 of Pentacles in reverse. I think this is, they've had enough of Harold. Knight of Buttons in reverse. Well, this is Harold. This is the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Rut and routine, monotony, idleness. I think they're booting him out. I think his apathy, his child. Look at how clear these cards are. Endings, moving on, and then sorry. I can see the word in my brain, and this is where the disconnect comes through in the word that I speak. Here, I'll put it up here, and you guys can read it. Is it I had somebody question if I had mild dyslexia or not. And here we go. On a very simple word, it's embarrassing. Actually, it's a simple word. I know it is. But between what my eye see, my brain sees, and my mouth says, there is some kind of disconnect there. Anyways, let's carry on. It just shows that there's endings and they're dispersing. Is it dispersing? Everything. Then you look here that they are now self-acceptance. They accept that Harry's no longer interested. There's discord. They understand he's a man child and his apathy for it. And here he is, the Knight of Pentacles in reverse. Monotony, idleness. I think this is the word that's jumping out at me, is idleness, that he is not doing anything. His apathy and his childness about all this is creating discord within the whole charity. So I think with this impulse, mastery, relief, and born leader, what's the final card here? Oh, the World in reverse. Unfulfillment, stunted growth, empathy. They know if they don't get somebody in there to take charge, this story is not going to go away. And I don't want this story to go away, to be honest with you. The Tower in reverse, resisting change, fear of loss, close call, upheaval. I think we are, I think they really want a new leader, but I'm thinking that this man-child is somehow blocking it with him on his head here. I think they want mastery, relief, born leader. They want somebody to come in and clean this up, and they can't. They can't. I think they're being blocked by Harry. I think Harry knows exactly what's going on. He's just being childish and apathy about it. He knows there's discord. He knows he's useless there now. He's no longer attached to the royal family. And that was a direct quote in the book, translated to English, that they wonder how, what's the value of, here it is right here. What's the value of Harry if he's not attached to the royal family anymore? And what have you done for me lately? Look at that. The clock agrees with me. So they're actually looking to oust him. They actually are, but they're being thwarted. Unfulfillment, stunted growth. Let's see if we can get more what's going on here in the future. Four of Wands in reverse. Well, leaving home, inhibition, uncertainty. The four of Wands in reverse is foundational ceremonies. So upright would be, as I've explained before, your births, your weddings, graduation, buying your first home, for example, or even buying a new home. It's things that last quite a long time. In reverse, there's your divorce, your funerals, your oustings, ending of a big project kind of thing, your retirement. And we have that right here. Look at that. Resilience, 9 of Wands upright, persistence, strong will. I think they are going to, interesting, there's a parrot on here. I think they're going to parrot what they should be saying. But I think here with the Ace of Cups, new love, creativity, affirmation. I think they've got somebody else in mind. King of Needles, King of Swords. I think a politician is going to step in. Law and order, authority, discipline. I think we're going to see some actions. The Emperor in reverse here. Authority, control, rigidity. I think you're going to see some kickback. There's going to be some politician that steps in. Absolutely, this King of Needles, a politician is going to step in, because we have it with the Ace of Cups and then the Emperor. A politician is going to step in, and I think the board is going to be shaken up quite a bit. And regeneration, 10 of Needles, that's 10 of Swords in reverse. Regeneration, survival, rise above. So I think, is Harry going to be kicked off? I think with this Emperor in reverse, yes. I think a politician is going to step in. They do want to shake things up, and I think that's why the information was initially released, because they knew it was swept under the rug for a long time, and they want whatever's going on to end. And like I said, I'm not going to mention what that is on my channel. If you are so inclined, you can Google it. Just African Parks, Harry, and you can see what's happening. And they want that to end. But Harry's actually the one who's standing in the way. He showed up right here in the present. By his apathy, by his childishness, by ignoring by, he knows there's discord on the board, but his ego here with the Emperor is really standing in the way. And I think we're going to see either a judge or high-ranking official come in and kick him off, and they're going to finally be able to turn things around. There is a great wanting to turn this around. It's not like they're just, doing a word salad like Harry and Meghan do. This is definitely something they want to turn around. I think we're going to see something happening. Let's see if the cards will tell us, when can we see this happening? When can we see this happening? When? Please give us a when. When, a timeline. Timelines are terrible with tarot or any kind of prediction. Let's see. Overindulgence, 9 of Cups in reverse. Materialist, wish, dissatisfaction, materialism, overindulgence. So 9 could be September. 9 could be 9 weeks, 9 months, because 9 of Cups could be pregnancy, right? But it's in reverse. So I'm going to say that it's sooner than 9 months, possibly in September. Possibly in September. I don't think as soon as 9 weeks. It could be. What's 9 weeks? 2 months. So that would be all of May, all of June. Could be. But either September or sooner than 9 months. And that's when we'll see Harry being off the board and them trying to turn that ship around. All right. Well, thank you very much for watching. Thank you for your likes. What do you think of these cards? Is it too much? Is it too busy for you? Can you see it, or are you just listening because you can't figure out what's going on either? Thank you so much. Please take good care. See you online. Bye for now.